Okay, welcome to week 2. Um, we are going to take an existing model here that I've given you. Is just called 2017. It's the commercial building. If you want to use your model, you feel free to do that. Just make a copy of it, put it in your week 2 folder, or you can use this one. That would be fine. And there's an AutoCAD file called Site A that I'm giving you. And this is the site that we're going to put our building on. And if you notice, um, we got some topo lines here. We're going to put it in here. And we want our, excuse me, we want our finished floor elevation to be 844.0. And then we'll adjust around that. I think that's going to work. I'm kind of doing this video as I'm working through this thing. So this is the site plan that we're going to import into our Revit model. Okay, a couple of things that we need to do first. I'm on the site plan and I want to turn off the grids, of course. All right, so I'm going to turn those off. And I also want to change the orientation on this one to be true north. Okay, now back to here. If we want our building to be parallel with the street and the property lines here, what I did, I'll just kind of explain it to you. I took this line. It was drawn at an angle of 266 degrees. Now that's from 0 here, positive x being 0. So it's 266 degrees from here around down to this line, which basically gives me 84 degrees that I need to rotate my building. I did kind of play with that one and see. So we're going to come over here um, and change our position. We're going to rotate true north, and this is in the site plan. And I want it to be 84 degrees west, I believe. That looks about right. Okay. And then we also want to, while we're here, let's go to an elevation. I need to show my base point. That will be easier. There we go. Come on. Okay, so I made my elevation at 844 feet. I think this is going to work. All right, so let's go back to our site plan. And let's go to Insert. And we want to link this CAD file. Okay, and then down here, let's see. Import units, change that to feet. Uncheck correct lines. I'm going to change that manual center, place at level 1, orient to view, check yes, I think. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, the angle of my building didn't quite get right. So let's go back. Excuse me. Should have been 84 degrees east. And now I'll go back and do my insert. Okay. And trying to get it in about like so. I think that will work okay because we want to be able to create some parking here in the front and on the side. Excuse me. Okay, now if we look at our 3D model, because the CAD had a lot of levels and elevations and things in the CAD file, so they're all on different levels. Okay. Okay. I'm having to go back and piece together some parts because I ran into some problems as I got further down the line. When we inserted our CAD file here, we need the topo lines to be at the same level relative to the building. So I selected the CAD file and do a base offset of minus 844 feet. And that will get them back in the right elevation as compared to the building. Okay. All right. So back to site plan. Now we're going to create our topo surface. So we'll go up here to massing and site, topo surface, and we're going to create from an import instance. And then select my import. And I want to select these two layers here, the contour. These are the two levels that have the contour information on them. And we'll go OK. And click the green arrow. We'll look at our 3D view, and that puts our surface, our topo surface, up relative to the building. And what we will do is create a building pad that will get things back relative to the actual building. Okay, so I think that come on back. That gets our building close to our Earth again.